other cases. It's so happy that you all will be here today. My name is Chin Xie. Today I will talk about the pattern and technology analysis of 3D printing. The first, I will talk about 3D printing is an additive manufacturing process, and you can use the materials efficiently and decrease the waste of the materials. And also, 3D printing has the spatial. Also, 3D printing has it can satisfy the markets of the products, personalities, customized products. And in my research, I hope to, through the data collection and pattern analysis, and discuss some important issue about the 3D printings and research the technology and the technical and material inside the 3D printings by these cases. So first, I will collecting the 3D printings technical articles and to understand the whole 3D printing industry and its technical and materials. And the second, I will do the pattern search by Bangkok and Orbit to do the pattern search about 3D printings and analyze it. The final, I will discuss some important issue about the 3D printings and analyze the important materials and printing inside. So 3D printing is developed on 1980s, and we can see in 1984 3D systems device 3D printers for polymer, and EOS device the laser printers, and the Stratas for the fusing printers. In general, 3D printing process you can summarize into three parts: printing and modeling, printing, and finishing. While modeling, we usually use the CAD, computer-assisted design, or the 3D scanner to scan the 3D objects to build up a 3D CAD model like this. And then we translate the 3D models into the slices, and through the printers we can print the objects. Then at the finish step, we clean up the extra materials and finish the object. For 3D printings, ASM define the connection the 3D printings into additive manufacturing and divide it into 7 types of the printer. So the first type is the wire for polymerization. We usually use the laser beams to curving the polylines up down here and build out the 3D objects like this, like these two pictures. And for material extraction, use the print head. Use the heat to heat up the print head and extract the material on the platform and build out the object like that. For jetting, we use the binder to bind the materials and build up the object. For the binder jetting, different from the jetting, binder jetting use the material powders and the jet ink to combine the powders up to the 3D object. For the powder bed fusions, you usually use the laser to melt the material powder and also build by printing up to the object. For the shields limitations, use the material shields and the laser. Use laser to cut the material shields into different shapes and through the compress these shapes, you can build up a 3D object. The final one is directed energy precision. We use the high directed energy source like E-beam guns, E-beams, electron beams to melt the material spot and build up the 3D object. And that's all 3 types of 3D printers. For material parts, 3D printing can use several materials like for polymer, thermoplastic, PLA, ABS, food, metal, alloy, or titanium, so all these materials can be used in 3D printings. And for application, 3D printings has been used into these industries like automotive, healthcare, and customer products, and aerospace. The next part I will talk about a little bit 3D printing's patent analysis. I use the keyword 3D printings and additive manufacturing through the patent search software, patent search engine Orbit, and we can see at this picture the mainly application is assignee is United Technology, Siemens, 3D Systems, Stratas, General Electronic, and so on. And its mainly applied country here is China. China has the most applied patents, and then United States, and PCT, Europe, and so on. For the technique, the main technical domain of the 3D printing is artificial machine, 3D printers, and medical technology, and laboratory materials. And in this pattern map, we can see the area up here is about microfluidic printing, so about to control the process of the printer head technique. And here is the laser part, and here's for tools, and here's for forms. Each island represents each technique of the 3D printings. And the same keyword in patent cloud, you can see the 3D printing application was increased starting as 2012 to the 2016. With the waves, it has special analysis like this picture is for the technology influence and market power. And we can see the Chinese patents, although the Chinese patents has a lot of the patent application, but its technique influence and market power is not very high. And the United States, Japan, Europe, PCT has much better patents. Based on the results, I found that this industry has mainly applied. So I will analyze this industry. In United Technology, is mainly applied. Technology is on engine pumps and turbines. For Siemens, is electro machine. And for the Boeing, is transport. For the GE, electro machine and engine pumps. For freelance, is optical patents and basic chemistry patents. For Stratas, is for 3D systems, it has the other special machine. And we can, through this picture, see this machine is about photopolymer and the UV curve liquid and so on. And Stratas is also other special machine, but its technique is focused on destruction technique. For materialize, it apply on medical, and Lexmark apply on paper machines. Diagnostic for optical and paper machines. And this is all I can analyze. And final part, I will talk about the big issue about 3D printing materials and technique. And in future, I will through these issues to understand the important material and technology. At this page, we can see there's some 3D printing industry, like 3D System, Stratas, EOS, and they have the patent suits between each other. And every suit is about every suit here is about 3D printing is technical. And we can see the Siemens acquired the 3D printing industry material solutions in 2016, and material solution is the company invites to produce the metal printers. And GE acquired Arcon and SL Solutions. Both of these countries are also the metal 3D printers. And in China, Apex acquired Lexmark with 3.9 billion US dollars. Million US dollars. Sorry. And the purpose of this acquire is APEC want to join this industry. And the final case I will talk is Elegant versus ClearCorrect. In 2012, Elegant sued the ClearCorrect on ITC because of the 7 patents infringements and 1 behavior infringement. And our focus on the behavior is ClearCorrect in Pakistan send a digital 3D module to the ClearCorrect connection, and this behavior increased infringement. But in 2050, the CAFC overruled these decisions, because CAFC says the articles in the law 337 must be the real things. It can't be the digital files. So, but in 2017, Elegant has decided not to apply to the Supreme Court. And this is all my presentation of the 3D printing. Thank you for attention. Is there any question?